Hello there. Avengers Endgame is the fourth Avengers movie, the follow-up to Infinity War, and it is the 22nd installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with the Russo brothers returning as directors, and Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, Don Cheadle, Paul Rudd, Brie Larson, Karen Gillan, Danai Gurira, Bradley Cooper and Josh Brolin reprising their roles once again, and from what I hear this is the last movie that will have a Stan Lee cameo. Doesn't cry. The movie picks up immediately after Infinity War, with the heroes traveling to the planet Thanos retreated to, and forcing him to undo the damage he did across the universe. But Thanos destroyed the stones, precluding them from undoing his damage. 5 years later, everyone has been mourning their losses. Thor puts on a little weight, as does Bruce Banner, and Iron Man has a daughter. And Ant-Man is accidentally brought back from the quantum realm, and finds that even though 5 years have passed around him, he's only experienced 5 hours. So he goes to see the other Avengers, and they think that they can use this to travel through time and undo Thanos' work. Avengers Endgame is definitely one of the most anticipated movies of 2019. Captain Marvel made over $1 billion earlier this year. Each of the previous Avengers movies have made over $1 billion individually, with Avengers Infinity War, the film that preceded this one, making over $2 billion and become the highest grossing movie of the year. Can Endgame live up to the hype? Can each character get a satisfying arc? Can Thanos' damage be undone? Does the movie justify its 3-hour runtime? And is the movie itself any good? Well, let me say that this is a spoiler-free review. I won't say anything else major about the plot, characters, or specific scenes. Endgame was made on a budget of well over $350 million, and you can see where the budget went. Other than getting all these highly paid actors together, I assume Robert Downey Jr. is at least $100 million on his own. The movie looks great. Being a Marvel movie, it makes extensive use of computer-generated imagery, but it's never distracting, and it always feels real. The effects that are used to bring characters back into an early point in history are seamless. The cinematography is great and, well, given that it's a superhero movie, you know that it's going to have some interesting costumes. And during the third act, there's this huge, grand, epic shot that is just so damn awesome to behold. You'll know when you see it. While some newer Avengers get plenty of screen time, the ones that we see the most are the ones that have been here the longest. i.e. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, and all better than they've ever been. They're synonymous with their characters the same way that Christopher Reeves and Hugh Jackman were, and I suppose that they've influenced their characters just as much as their characters have influenced them at this point. Robert Downey Jr. is just so very much Iron Man that I don't think that the comics can ignore him. Downey is possibly the actor most deserving of an Oscar here. Scarlett Johansson possibly being a close second. Hey Marvel, why is it taking so long for that Black Widow standalone movie to happen? There's surprisingly not a lot of action in this movie. Well, it's perhaps more like Act 1, exposition. Act 2, heist movie. Act 3, full-blown action. And the action in the third act is mind-blowing. The third act to us is perhaps better for how creepy and mind-rapey it was, but for pure spectacle, there's no beating Avengers Endgame, and that'll probably be true for its box office as well. There's so much going on, but you can mentally process it excellently. But one of the things that shouldn't be looked over are the characters. This is a great character piece. A lot of the time it's just people talking, making plans, sharing their feelings, their fears. One thing that makes this movie's falling action so great is how you see these characters affected each other and how they affected us. We've been following these characters and this story for a long time, and I've been following it since the first Iron Man. While I'm quite sure that you can watch Infinity War without having to watch any of the Marvel movies preceding it, I think that Endgame is a bit too reliant on continuity for that. I think that it still works as an entertaining character piece, but you'll like it better if you see Infinity War. Endgame is big but intimate, dark but enjoyable, self-aware but serious, and not only a great Marvel movie, but a great movie. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe.